Not the best lighting in the world, but at this time, this is the only location I'm able to film at. But anyways, guys, Teen Titans Go to the Movies is the newest animated film, and honestly, caveat note, I have not seen Teen Titans, the TV show. I know, that's a shock. What happened was when this show first aired in the early 2000s, I was watching Justice League. I was watching Justice League Unlimited. I was watching, Batman the Animated Series and Superman the Animated Series. I just never got around to it. I remember seeing, pictures of it. It was just kind of like, why is Robin with these, strange-looking superheroes? And so it's just kind of interesting and ironic that, all these years later, I'm watching a movie about them, and I'm just kind of like, oh, so this is what it's all about. So the premise is basically Robin is jealous that, Batman gets his own movie, and so he wants to have his own movie, so he's looking for an arch nemesis, and he finds that, basically. That's pretty much the premise. I mean, this is I'm just gonna be honest, it's a very thinly sketched plot. It's kind of good. It's going off the success of, honestly, the Lego movies, because those movies are very self-referential, and they also are clever in doing so. In this film, you can definitely see that it's trying, but doesn't really work. That being said, the voice acting is really good in this film. I also liked the animation. It doesn't feel like that new clean-cut CGI-looking animated films that every studio is going about, including Pixar. It's definitely early 2000s, or at least that's what it looked like. And I appreciated that, because I'm like, it's going back to its roots. It's going back to, hey, we just want to keep this look. We are fine with that. We'll spend our money elsewhere. I liked that. I don't know. I thought that was very interesting. I also did like the last scene of the film, how it was just kind of like breaking the fourth wall. It was interesting. Some of the, nudges at, other DC movies that haven't really fared too well. But overall, this movie's honestly very middle of the road. And I'm getting to the why. It just feels like such a cookie cutter version of the Lego movies. Honestly, it's like you see those movies, and with how self-referential they are, and it's just like, oh, okay, let's try and do that. And it just doesn't work for me. It just doesn't. Not totally. There are a couple scenes that do, but overall, it just didn't. You also have a story that, like I was saying, it's really paper thin. And if the humor doesn't work, if the story is just kind of like meh, it's just kind of like, but at the same time, this movie reminds me of Book Club. And, of course, they're two totally different films, but I know this film is not meant for me. I didn't grow up watching Teen Titans. I was not a huge Cartoon Network type person. So this film really isn't meant for me. If you watch Teen Titans as a kid, you'll enjoy this film. If you're still watching it, even as, an adult, you'll still enjoy this movie. But if you're someone like me where it's just kind of like, I didn't grow up with it, and the movie itself as a whole, in terms of filmmaking, it's just okay, you're just gonna think it's okay. So Teen Titans Go to the Movies honestly gets a 3 out of 5 star rating. Again, not bad. It's just kind of like Book Club. I just know it's not meant for me, but I still figured I would give it a shot and critique the filmmaking accordingly. So, but guys, Teen Titans Go to the Movies. If you've seen it, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And as always, don't forget the subscription, notification bell, and I'll catch you guys later.